Hey, welcome to the Smith Transport Newscast. I'm Mike, and this is my co-host, Jen. What is going on today?
Oh, man. Well, it's another cold winter day.
And
here.
I love it. It's great. I love it.
Roaring spring. But we got lots going on the calendar. Every week we've been trying to bring you, like, the calendar of events. It's all kinds of cool stuff. So today is National Daisy Day.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Very cute.
What else is today?
We have Kazoo Day. Bzzz.
We should have brought some, and it's also National Lego Day.
Lego Day, my favorite game to play is Legos.
There's nothing worse than stepping on a Lego
I actually
in the dark.
enjoy it. I enjoy it. I just
bring the pain.
Oh, yes, bring the pain, yes.
Well, tomorrow.
National Fun Day at Work.
Yeah, so I hope we have some fun at work tomorrow.
Fill me in. Let me know what we're going to be doing for fun. And we got National Puzzle Day also tomorrow. National Puzzle Day.
Ooh, and then Saturday,
National Hot Chocolate Day. It's going to be extremely cold, so that's going to make us feel good, having a nice hot chocolate.
But Mike missed one because I want to hear him pronounce this.
National Croissant Day. Okay?
Croissant.
Oh, croissant.
Croissant Day.
Croissant Day. That's delicious.
Yeah, and then it's National...
It's Day Backward National Backward Day.
National Backward Day.
Everything's backwards?
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's sort of how my life is.
I can tell. Way back in a couple of days. All righty.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll get on with what's coming up on the newscast today.
Smith-A-Versaries, Trucking History. I believe that's going to be with Gary.
Gary and Rob. Rob's back. We found Miller.
Rob's in every segment now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He gets his face everywhere.
Yes, he does.
The shout-outs with Julie and a new Jen.
Cool.
Jen Schmidl.
Oh, Jen Schmidl, excellent. Very
manager
good.
Here.
Shop 101 Gaskets. When I get gas and have a nice Coca-Cola, makes me feel better. Oh, just trying to be fun. Thank you.
This came to us from Gina Musselman. She talked about replacing those gaskets on the glad hands.
Oh, the grommets. They're called the grommets. Yeah.
Okay, grommets. So the shop is going to walk us through how to do that.
Very good. Those can be a pain in the butt. If they're worn, old, torn, you don't get that air going through. It's a pain in the butt. You get that leakage. Not fun.
Right. So we're going to find out how to fix it.
Very good. And what's going on with Ellenwood? What are we doing
Well,
in Ellenwood?
Hey Yo, again, they keep me in the dark. I don't know what their segment's going to be until I push play when Melissa sends it to me.
Excellent.
So we'll see what's coming up.
That. And we have Hey Girl, Hey Gay with Michelle, Leanne, and we have Bobby. We have OS&D showing up. Who's that OS&D?
Yeah. So Bobby Martin, she's also on the anniversary segment this week. Her 3-year anniversary is this week.
Awesome. Very good.
But Bobby from Customer Service is going to join the Hey Girl, Hey group and talk about OS&D and the proper ways of drivers to handle it when they do have those issues.
Very good. And we have Doug, Dad Joke of the Week.
I always enjoy his jokes. I haven't heard the joke for this week yet.
Oh, you're very lucky.
We'll see.
Okay. Yes, kidding. And we have HR with Jen Kalea.
Yeah. She's going to talk about the coverage of spouse form. If your spouse is covered underneath your insurance here at Smith Transport, watch this piece of the segment. It's up next, right after me and Mike, because it's really important.
You got it.
And Brittany,
Payroll.
Yeah, Brittany's on talking about your W-2s. So again, important stuff. It's
Excellent.
tax time.
And I'll do my shout-out. How about next week? I got a special shout-out next week.
Ooh.
Okay? It's been a while since I've done a shout-out. I'm very excited about it.
Oh, awesome. Well, that's nice.
All
I'll
right,
be looking
Jen.
forward to it. Okay, well, let's get on with the newscast.
All right. See you guys.
Hi, welcome to the Brittany and Jen segment.
Hi, this is Jen from HR. The thing I have to go over with you guys today is the coverage of spouse forms. You should have received a message that they are now due. This is an every January thing that happens. This is for anyone who has the health insurance and has a spouse on their medical. This does not include dental and vision. It's only the medical insurance. So if you have a spouse on your medical insurance, it's that time to complete a new coverage of spouse form. These can be picked up at any of the terminals. It's available online on the HR portal. If you need it faxed or mailed, just give us a call and we'll get that out to you. The deadline to get these back is February 26th. And if we do not receive one, your spouse will be removed from your medical insurance. So it's very important to get these done. Thank you.
So with payroll, it is that time of year again. It's tax time. So just letting everyone know, we mailed out your W-2s on January 22nd, so last Friday. So definitely keep an eye out for those to come in the mail. Now, remember, Franklin Logistics will be in the upper left-hand corner of the envelope. And because we take taxes from multiple states, we do not put the state ID tax number on the form itself. So you want to make sure that you give us a call if you don't have it from last year, or you can always use the federal tax ID number. That would work as well. So again, any questions, feel free to give us a call. That's what we're here for. Thanks, and be safe.
Thank you for everything you do.
Hey, good afternoon, Smith Nation. I'm here at Eagle Unlimited, our company store, here to share some news about a sale. It's $5 off polos and cardigans at Eagle Unlimited. I wanted to show a few styles to you that she's got. So this one, as you can see, I'm fond of it, wearing it today, this beautiful Smith teal. Then the cardigans, so soft. These are amazing. They do keep you warm even though they're very lightweight, and they're up to 4XL in size. We have the gray with black embroidery on the polo. We also have this striped dark and light gray with a light gray embroidery on it with the logo. Then we have this darker blue with a navy blue embroidery. We have gray with a colored Smith Transport logo. These go up to 5 and 6XL. And again, this sale is just for the inventory that she has on hand, $5 off. And then we have the navy blue with the colored logo, the embroidered logo. So yeah, that's what's going on Eagle Unlimited. Now I'm going to take, after me, I'm going to take some photos because she's fully stocked on hoodies and coats and outerwear, as well as hats and mugs and pens. So I'll have a few pictures when I'm done talking of what else she's got.
And we're back with the Julie and Jen. What? All right, shout outs. Jen and Julie. Here we go. All right, Jen, you'd like to take it off for us?
Sure. Just so you know, I'm Jen Schmidl. I'm a driver manager here at the Roaring Spring Terminal, and happy to be on the Julie and Jen show. So first shout out is from Jamie Umbauer. She would like to give a driver, Dana Simmons, a shout out from her and her team. Dana arrived at a shipper. We had a trailer that needed attention for the customer, for them to load it, and Dana assisted in helping the customer and the customer service department in a pinch. So great job, Dana.
Woo-hoo! Love it. All right, next, the news crew would like to send a shout out to Gina Musselman, because we love these ideas that come up to help us keep going. So she's suggesting a shop tutorial on how to replace rubber gaskets on glad hands. So shop guys, you got to get working on that.
Great idea.
Right? I mean, anything that drivers can help fix, reduce your shop time. If you can do it, put it on the road.
Fantastic. And then also shout out to Drake Troutman, our racing team. He has a Facebook page, so check that out for more information. There was a post made on January 24th. He has 2 wins to start the UMP season and finished in the top 5 all week. He left the East Bay Raceway on top of the UMP Dirt Car National Standings with Kevin Adams and Lucas Lee. Awesome job. Smith Transport family cannot wait to see Drake Troutman and many more of the nation's best UMP modifieds race in the 2021 Renegades of Dirt Modified Tour, battling for a $15,000 championship prize. Way to represent yourself and Smith Transport, as well as some of your other sponsors. Great job, Drake.
Congratulations, buddy. So, anything else we got?
I just want to do my own shout out. This department often goes a little bit, I think, unnoticed as far as just spanking them. Big shout out to the maintenance department.
Yes.
Mike, Lisa, and Mike do a phenomenal job day in and day out. They work hard. A lot of times we don't see what they do, but we definitely see it with the clean office, clean terminal. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Because everything we break, you guys fix.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, so another quick reminder, if you have shout outs, make sure you get them in. Send them in to me, Jen, Jen, anybody, send them in to us, driver or somebody here in the office. And it doesn't have to be the Roaring Spring office. Remember, there's terminals in Ellenwood, Georgia, and Remington, Indiana. Okay? In the meantime, everybody have a good and safe week. Have a good weekend.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Smith Nation. This is Doug Whitfield with Dad's Joke of the Week. What is the least spoken language?
What's that?
Sign language.
Good morning, Smith Nation. I hope you're all having a great day. You know what time it is. Please help me congratulate the following drivers on their clean inspections. Tom Panzino, Zach Knox, Carl Temmensberry, Robert Koyman, Arthur Hodge, Randy Bowden, and Jake Showers. Great job. Please keep those clean inspections rolling in. Next week, we will draw the monthly winner for January's clean inspection. The winner can choose from a $100 Eagle Unlimited gift certificate or a $50 gift card from Amazon, Visa, or Flying J. See you all next week.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all, Melissa here.
Lori here.
We are on the move. We're going to show you where to hang your paperwork when you're at the Ellenwood terminal if you're T-calling a load here on the yard. So let me just switch this real quick. I'm going to show you the load board. There it is, in all its splendor.
Right through the door when you walk in the driver's break room in the back of the terminal.
Yep. So if you're T-calling a load here on the yard, you just come in, put your paperwork on the board so that the next driver knows where to get the paperwork and won't be any delayed.
And same if you're coming to pick up a load. And if you have yellow stickers, that's even better. Then the next driver can find the load much easier.
Yes. Now, for other instances, say for instance if you're at Roaring Spring, you're T-calling a load, you want to bring the bills up to dispatch and leave them there. If you're at one of our drop yards and there is no building to put the paperwork in, you want to leave the bills either in the box on the nose of the trailer or maybe in a bag or something waterproof underneath by the dolly handle so that they don't get wet. You really don't want to hang them on the glad hands because chances are they're going to get wet. So that's it for now. We're going to be on the move again and out in the shop in just a second. We'll be right back.
Be right back. Hey y'all.
We're back.
On the move again.
We're on the move. Let's go. We're going into the shop. And we're going to get a quick tutorial on how to check our trucks in if we need service.
Right.
Hey, Jim.
Hey.
You busy?
Yeah, I'm working on a truck.
What are you doing?
I'm about to do a regen.
Oh, okay. That's pretty interesting. Maybe next week we'll come and you can show us how to do that.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back. Thanks.
All right, bye.
All right, let's see. Oh, there he is. This is Ken Wilder, our shop foreman. Is that your title now? Foreman, manager? What do you call yourself? Oh, he's a manager. Excuse me. Anyway, Kenny's going to show us how to check a truck into the shop. So we're standing in here. I don't know if y'all can see. There's the desk where usually nobody's sitting because they're busy working on trucks. And right here we have this nifty little clipboard that we use.
So as soon as you come in, you need to fill out the clipboard. Make sure you put your APU hours on there and your mileage on your truck. So get that before you come in so you can fill the sheet out correctly.
Let me give you a close-up.
Make sure you have your mileage and your APU hours. And when checking in the shop, make sure you drop your trailer before you check in, if you're needing truck work. So then once you fill this out, normally me either Mario or John will be sitting at the desk, just let them know you're here.
Hey, Mario.
Hey, Mario.
And if they're not here, just wait patiently. Somebody will be as soon as they can.
Awesome. And don't forget to log out of your Qualcomm.
Right.
Always log out of your Qualcomm before your truck goes in the shop so that you don't have any unassigned drive time. There is a reminder of that on the write-up sheet as well.
Right. If you know in advance that you need the shop, call your dispatcher so they can go and schedule you an appointment so we'll be ready for you if it's an early morning appointment for the next day.
And if you get to the terminal and you decide you're putting your truck in the shop, be sure that you communicate with your driver manager. And also keep your driver manager posted on any progress or not. So we can make arrangements if you need to get into a loaner truck or
even a permanent move, whatever we need to do to keep you moving. But the shop is going to work on your truck as much as they can, as fast as they can, and make sure that you get out of here with a good running truck. So that's about it.
That's it. Thank you, guys. See
Stay
you
safe
next
out
week.
there.
Hey, girl.
Hey. So today we're going to talk about a topic that makes us all want to groan a little when we hear it, OS&D. So the very first thing we do not want you to do is send your empty call. Wait on your empty call. Very important.
Make sure you send in your macro 14.
You're going to want to have the following information. If it is an overage, a shortage, or a damage, how many, including the item number or UPC number, and a brief description, plastic cups, and if they're accepting it or refusing it.
So if there's a lot of information, too much to type out, call your driver manager. It saves you time and us time.
Key point, you have 3 hours from the time you give us notice to the time we have to get an answer from the customer. It doesn't usually take that long, but at the 3-hour point, we're gonna make a decision upstairs how to get you out of there as quick as possible.
Some of your OS&D may also require you to send pictures, and you're gonna send that to osd@smithtransport.com.
And remember, you can also use the OS&D option on TransFlow if you decide to do it that way.
We want to give a shout out to Bobby Martin for providing us with all the information we shared with you today. Thanks, Bobby.
Thank you for all you do.
I want to thank Gina Musselman, who wrote in and asked if we would show this quick demonstration, and I decided to show you that it's so easy that Jen could do it. So I also want to thank the Detail Bay guys who gave me a quick lesson today on how this all works. So Gina said a lot of times they find these rubber gaskets. Mike Gallagher called it a grommet. I prefer to call it gasket. But you'll find them on the glad hands worn. This is a perfect example of the one I have here in the detail bay today. As you can see, the edges are worn. It's got a nick out of it. So you just pop that out. Now, the guys here did it with their hands, but they said a screwdriver really makes this job a lot easier. And then the new gasket, we have these at the shop. So you can stop by the shop or here in the detail bay in Roaring Spring and pick up a few of these and just keep them in your truck in case you need them. It would save you a call to ERS, makes a quick fix for these worn out rubber gaskets. And then you just bend this around, pop it in, and you're good to go.
Hey, good morning, Smith Nation. As you can see, Mr. Miller's back today.
I'm
you,
back.
Rob. Thank you, Rob, for gracing us with your presence. We appreciate it.
We call it the Rob and Gary Show. Always put my
Actually,
name
I
in
think
there
it's
first.
known as the Gary and Rob Show, but we'll debate that later. So, continuing on with our journey in transportation history, as we mentioned, back in 1914, there was only 25,000 trucks on the road. Well, by the 1930s, there was now 329,000 long-haul trucks registered in the United States. That's an increase of more than 3,000% more trucks on the road than in 1914. And, at that time, basically the railroads dominated the freight industry. The railroads moved almost all the product across the United States. But at that time, that's when trucking started to take over the dominance of the freight industry. And some interesting notes, in 1933, the American Highway and Freight Association and the Federation Trucks Association of America combined to form what we know as today as the American Trucking Association. So, as we look on the journey of history of transportation, it's pretty interesting how, back in the late 1800s, there was one car hauler built now to what we see today. But, and it's all because of you, the dedicated driver, why this happened. And without you guys on the road and gals, we don't move. And the shelves at the stores are bare, but it's just amazing to see the growth of the transportation industry over the past 100 or so years. And so as we'll start into why we're really here today, and that's the Smith-A-Versaries.
Hey, that was great history, Gary.
Thank you.
That was some
I'm
really good
Rob.
information.
I'm a historian.
He is. Nice homework.
Nice homework. Thank you.
All right, we're going to start it off. We got a big list here today, so we're going to start it off. The first one, Nicole Baker, recently just got promoted to being a recruiter. Nicole's been here 15 years. She started off in safety. She worked in logs down in safety. Then she got promoted to orientation.
Yeah,
processing orientation. Then she got promoted again
recruiting.
in process and recruiting. And now she just recently, last week, became a recruiter. So congratulations, 15 years.
Congratulations.
Dave Redline, one of our BPs, 13 years. Congratulations. Arthur Burt, 12 years. Congratulations. Dan Stroop, Super Stroop. That's what I used to call him, Super Stroop. 9 years. Kenneth Wilder, 7 years. George Cuddington, 6 years. Bobby Joe Martin, up in customer service, 3 years. Tim Morgan, 3 years. Timothy McKeeler, 2 years, over in the trailer shop. Jacob Hamrick, 2 years. And Jeffrey Dulac, 2 years.
And we got Robert Carper with 2 years. Dennis Kuntz with 2 years. Fred Morgan, 2 years. David Mock, 2 years. Henry Hutchins, 2 years. And the following have 1 year. Jonathan Beam, Latino Daniels, Zachary Inman, Brian Wallen, Kevin Harris, and Michael Shores. So as we conclude this week's edition of Smith-A-Versaries, as we always like to say, be safe. We appreciate everything you do out there. And always remember, there's an opportunity to earn some extra cash out there on the road by referring drivers you meet out there on the road. If you meet a driver that's interested, you can always transflow.
Yep, transflow.
Right?
Perfect.
You can transflow your lead in. You can call our recruiting department, and we'll contact them immediately. So just be safe out there, and always remember, you are the #1 customer here at Smith Transport. Thank you.
Rob and Gary's out.